Why have we waited so long, suppressing the power inside? Tear away all that was wrong, something too massive to hide. It's time to rip the chain from your neck. Let go the past as you purge. Free now from everything weighing you down. Open the floodgates and surge with newfound power. How are we going, folks? Welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin and welcome to the latest episode of Panteracast. I'm joined by my hetero life mate, my brother from another mother, Mr. Luke Lash. How are you, man?
Yeah, who are you? I've been so long, I've forgotten who you are. You got a YouTube channel, haven't you?
Yeah, something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I mean,
It, this was supposed to be every week, wasn't
I
it?
need reminding, but
It's supposed to be every week, wasn't it?
yeah,
Not every week on Jupiter.
yeah,
Fucking hell. Mind you, life gets in the way.
yeah.
We're here now.
We're kind of like Iron Maiden. We've gone from an album a year to an album every
That's it, yeah.
5 years. So. Yeah, so this is Panteracast. If this is your first episode, we've been going through the Pantera albums, album by album, kind of week by week. It all started with Maidencast, ladies and gentlemen. We did all the Iron Maiden albums, one per week, with all the side projects and solo albums. And then I went off and did Rushcast. Then I came back and we did Panteracast. And we've moved on from Pantera now. We're now doing Damageplan. There you go. That was a good little segue, wasn't it? Yeah, so unfortunately, this was a one and done project.
Yeah.
After reinventing the steel, Phil and Selmo disappeared up his own arse.
Yeah, to put it
um,
mildly.
to
Yeah.
put it mildly. Um, well, everything happened really between reinventing the steel. It was like a different world. I remember the band coming over to the UK and then playing Brixton Academy, and I was just too
Yep.
young to go. I was
I
just too
was there.
young.
I was
Um,
there. It was a fucking row.
but I did get tickets to Tattoo the Earth, which was at Wembley Arena. Pantera were headlining. Underneath them was Slayer, and I can't quite remember the bill because the bill changed. And the gig was on 2 September, like the 17th, 2001. Was it 2001 or 2000? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
2001. Yeah.
And yeah, 9/11 happened, and it got cancelled. And then when it came to rebooking, for some reason, well, we know now, Pantera had split up. But when it got rescheduled, Pantera weren't playing, so Slayer were bumped up the bill, and then a couple of other bands were added. Sepultura were meant to be playing that actually, and they didn't do the rescheduled date either. So yeah, so I hate Osama bin Laden for many reasons, but
Yeah.
one particular is that he fucked up my chance to see Pantera because I never got to see Pantera because of him. And I know that's slightly selfish on my part, but it is a
No.
reason.
Yeah. You know.
However, when we did go to that rescheduled gig, Biohazard played, who are from New York, and they played a very impassioned, fiery set, which was one of the best well, that day overall was a great day, but yeah, Biohazard on that day were on fire, and I challenge any band to you know um go up against them on that day. But then again, Biohazard on a bad day
Oh,
probably
mate, I see the Biohazard Life of Agony tour last year.
yeah.
Fuck me. I mean, Life of Agony were uh, special guests on it, even though it's co-headline, and they played a fucking banger of a set. But then Biohazard just came on, and it was like it was 1994, mate. They were
Mm,
just on another planet.
yeah.
They all might be in their 60s, but fuck me, they tore it up. It was unreal.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been to some legendary gigs in our time, but when a band tells you to do a circle pit and the entire floor
Yeah.
of Wembley Arena and it is just like, well, you either joining in
Or you die.
or you die.
Yeah.
And of course they did, they dedicated a segment to the victims of 9/11, and They did a minute's silence and then just played a little, like just a little medley on the guitar. And Evan sung something. I can't remember what the song was. It was almost like a poem that he sung, and then it just sort of just, and it was just a little moment of silence, and then dun dun dun
I
dun
bet it went off.
dun dun, dun and then dun, 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 and they broke the silence with "Love Denied," and
Yeah.
oh mate, it was just
It's
forget
a way to
about
do
it.
it.
Forget about it. But yeah, this isn't Biohazard though. This is Damageplan. But we're talking a bit of context into the background. So
Yeah.
yeah, then things went a bit weird, and they've been weird ever since.
Yeah.
Um, the yeah, Phil came out with Super Joint Ritual, and then yeah, Dimebag and Vinnie came out with Damageplan, and then a war of words started in the
Oh,
press,
fucking hell,
which
yeah.
we we can leave that for later.
Yeah, fuck that. I
Um,
mean, that's a load of bollocks, and everyone that's well documented on the internet, and it's just, it's a fucking mess, and it will never be resolved.
no, but yeah, it was a refreshing um it was a refreshing experience when this album came out. It was I wasn't
Well,
quite sure what to think of it at the
it,
time,
it was the
but
first. It was the first dime bag music and Vinnie Paul music that wasn't Pantera, wasn't it?
yeah, and I must admit, mate, I didn't really take a lot of notice of this at the time. Um,
I did, and because I was like, I was in it then, and I was like, fuck, this is really. I was bang into it, and they were playing. They played Historia.
yeah, the show, everyone, literally everyone I know was at that show, and I
Yeah,
wasn't.
no, I wasn't because I was like, I think
I was just you and me
I
that
had a
weren't
gig,
there then, because
I had
everyone,
a gig the, I had a gig the week before,
yeah.
and I had a gig the weekend after, and me and Kerry, not long been together, and it was like, sure, should we go? And it was like, oh no, we got this, and we got this. Then the week after, and it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, they'll be
famous last
back,
words. Yeah,
and fuck you, Nathan Gale.
yeah. Bear with me one sec.
Yeah, lesson
Right.
be learned, kids. If you have a chance to go and see a
Just
band,
something I wanted to.
go and see them. Oh, sorry, I was just saying that if you ever have a chance to go and see a gig, don't just
Yeah,
assume,
yeah. No,
go and see it.
you remember me saying this to your daughter? You know, the I just went to her. Look, we've got to go to gigs. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter how skint you are.
that's it.
I can tell you my own stories, and I can tell you stories of people I know. I know someone that had tickets to see Queen at Wembley Arena. You know that classic concert with the yellow jacket and the white trousers. That pose, yeah, Wembley Arena. We've all got it on DVD. My mate didn't go to that. He went to a barbecue.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Fail. Fail. You don't deserve good things.
That's it. Yeah.
I knew someone that could have seen the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix. Passed it up. Oh no, I've got work tomorrow. You know. Um,
No, that's it. You got to go.
I've had many a missed goals.
And especially as even as recently as the last 6 years taught us that at any given time there might not be any gigs to go to. So go to them.
Yeah,
Go to them. Go to them.
and it's not even like you miss a. You know, people die, bands split up, but even then, bands split up, people die, but also bands get big. And when you went, oh, I can't be
Yeah.
bothered to go to the underworld. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
it's the Forum, and then it's
Then
Brixton
it's
Academy,
fucking
then it's the Ring.
Alexandra Palace, and then it's
Yeah,
Wembley, and then it's the O2, and then it's 160 quid a ticket
because
to sit in
I
the gods.
remember a band from Australia called In Excess. No, Parkway Drive. I went to see them because I'm really cool at the Underworld. No one wanted to know, and now everyone fucking loves them. Um, was you at the Lincoln Park show?
The very first Linkin Park
Very
show.
Linkin Park show.
Yeah,
We had a week, yeah,
the fucking college forum,
yeah,
fucking in.
things
Yeah,
like that. That what was that, a room of like 150 people.
yeah. If that it was competition in Kerrang, that was the only way you get tickets.
My son asked me once, "Who's the most famous person you spoke to?" And I said, "Oh, I think Chuck Billy." Um, Spoke to Ozzy. I interviewed Gus G once. I was like, "Well, Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist." That was a stretch, but that was one step away from Ozzy, and I was thinking of the people I interviewed. And then he was going through my collection one day, and he was like, "Oh, you've got Linkin Park." He's like, "Is that signed?" I was like, "Oh yeah." And I went, I was at Linkin Park's first ever show, and yeah, they all signed a thing. I spoke to Chester for a while, and I did. I actually chatted to him for and and he just sort of looked at me and went, "I swear I asked you who the most famous person you met was, and you didn't mention."
Chester Bennington. Oh
And
fucking hell.
to him, it's like saying I met
Yeah,
Bono.
yeah,
But again, I didn't. You didn't think of it at the time how big they got, or
yeah,
how big they were going to get, or whatever. So don't take anything for granted, folks. You never know what's around the corner. Go watch bands, and you know, granted within reason, but just fucking ring your mate. Just have it out. You know,
yeah,
you I know, I know. Whatever the argument is, I know, and you're right. You're right. You're right. But just watch that video of Phil Anselmo the day after the worst thing happened.
yeah,
Don't let that be you. Yeah.
yeah. True.
Um, just pick up the phone. Just do it. So yeah, should we get into the lineup? So
Yeah,
obviously we've got Dimebag and Vinnie, the dynamic duo, and then we've got Patrick Latchman. Have I pronounced that right?
Blackman, I think.
Is
Yeah,
it Lackman? Right.
he was Halford's guitarist, wasn't he?
Yeah, we was going to go into that. Well,
And
he was also before he was a guitarist in Diesel Machine.
Diesel Machine, mate. They've done two albums, and Pac Lackman plays guitar in Diesel Machine. It's basically his band, and I
Yeah.
fucking love them. And I'm probably one of only 17 people on planet Earth who bought their album. And literally, they've chatted to me on their Facebook page because I've bigged them up and I've linked them in things, and they've gone, "Oh man," and all the rest of it. They love it, but he is a riff demon.
Yeah, I'm
Check them out,
surprised.
mate. They are. He is like the modern day equivalent of Tommy Victor or Page from Helmet. It's just a riff meister.
Page Hamilton. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, it's the same thing with Ripper Owens. He did a sort of between Priest and Iced Earth. He did a band called Beyond Fear, and I was watching some interview he was on. He was on some podcast or whatever, and they said, "Will you ever do like what have you got planned? I'm doing this and I'm doing that." And they went, "Are you ever going to do another Beyond Fear album?" And he just sort of went, "He's like, I'd like to, yeah."
yeah.
He went, nothing. He went like, "Look, man." He went, "If everyone who asked me that question
Bought
actually
the
bought the
bought the album.
album,
If you fucking he can retire.
like if you bought, yeah," he went, "We'd be on album number 10 by now."
Yeah, it's the thing, isn't it?
But yeah, Patrick was also the guitarist in Halford. He did the first two Halford albums, and yeah, the live album as well. That's a really good. That is a really good live album. Um, Resurrection is the greatest album Judas Priest never recorded. Um, Produced by Roy Z, and
Zed.
I kind of, this is kind of the spiritual sequel to Chemical Wedding. You know, if you, it's like it's the team.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember I've watched, listened to an old interview as well when Bruce Dickinson first rejoined Maiden, and he said we're taking Halford out. He's like Rob Halford's formed a new band. He's relaunched himself as Halford,
Remember that? Yeah, yeah.
and he's like he's got an album that's going to come out soon, and it is fucking spectacular. He went, you don't know what's going to hit you. When he went, I've heard because Roy Z, my guitarist, he went, is working with him, and he was like, let me tell you, this album when it drops is going to blow all your socks off. And he went, "Do you think, obviously now you're doing this with Iron Maiden, do you think Halford will rejoin Priest?" And Bruce went, "Well, based on this album," he went, "I'll tell you, if he does, it'll be because he wants to, not because he needs to." He was like, "Whee."
Yeah.
But, but yeah, two really good albums. So shout out to Patrick. Well done,
Yeah,
mate.
no,
And
he's a great guitarist, and and he ain't a bad singer either. So
yeah, and excuse me. And and he's not listed here on the Metal Archives. It says that Dimebag did the bass.
no, it
But
was well, according, I mean,
oh,
Wikipedia. I
Zach
mean,
Wilde's
Wikipedia
done
was
a bit of
fucking.
vocals.
It was Sean
Corey Taylor.
Matthews who did bass. He used to be a guitarist in Jerry Cantrell's band,
Right.
but whether he actually recorded on it or not, I don't know. But he was part of the, like I say, according to Wikipedia. But fucking,
I mean, he's in the
take
back.
that
Yeah,
with a
he's
pinch
on
of
the
salt.
thing now. So,
But
and he went on to join Hell Yeah later on as well, didn't he?
what Bob Zilla?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, he did after the band split up. But do you know Bob Zilla was Vinny and Dime's tattooist?
The
Like what the fuck?
tattooist. Speaking of Rob Halford, Fight. One of the members of Fight was Rob's tattooist, and
All
he was
right.
like, "Well, if you play, I can't remember if it was a guitar or bass. He was like, well, if you play like your tattoo, you're going to be good. So just let him, let him."
Yeah,
Um, who was produced in? What
it was. His mate.
seems
I
like
think
everyone
obviously it was
did, according to this.
mainly Vinny and Dime, but
Yeah,
it was what's the guy's name?
Sterling
Fuck,
Winfield
that's him.
is
Yeah, I think
involved.
his name.
Ray Minier has done a bit of production on it as well. What's he done? Well, he's done a band called Corpse Vomit and another
Well,
band called Sucker Punch.
there you go.
Sucker Punch is a good name for a band. Um, yeah, so
Did you know that the band wasn't originally called Damageplan?
well, they're not. Go on.
It was called Newfound Power.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's when all the demo, like when they was auditioning, and they changed it around when they got the band in, and obviously, you know, Newfound Power ended up being the album. But yeah, I didn't know that until
I mean, I think
I
that
was doing the
you
reading.
would be forgiven for thinking the band are just walking in front of a screen now, but
That is
with vulgar
actually them in
display
front
of
of a
power
fucking yeah,
and reinventing the steel, I'm kind of thinking, and Dimebag's, love of fireworks.
yeah.
I'm wondering, yeah,
They just they just set off an explosion and said fuck it.
yeah, it does make me wonder.
Knowing what we
Yeah,
know about that crazy bastard.
yeah, that's the kind of fun I have.
That's it.
So yeah, I mean, let's get an overall view, and then we'll get into it song by song. Um, I mean, it's
I think you summed it up best when we were talking about it a few years ago. You was like they're just fucking throwing everything they could at the wall just to see what would play out.
yeah, yeah,
They had
in a
freedom
way,
for the first time, didn't they? Really, it was a case
yeah,
of it's them two calling the shots with, and they got musicians who were going to share their vision rather than it being
yeah.
no, it's a 25%
That was
say.
it was yeah, it was Diamond Vinny for the first time in their lives not
Yeah,
making a Pantera album, so they
yeah,
don't have that banner to. Is this a Pantera song? Would this fit on an album?
yeah,
They've suddenly got a load of freedom, and what? Well, what are we doing? We don't know. Therefore, we can do anything.
yeah.
And it's not a mess. It's not a
No,
hodgepodge,
no, it's not. It's
but they are
not by any means,
very.
but
But it is very flexible.
yeah,
And I think,
there's some stuff that doesn't work. There's some
yeah,
stuff that makes you want to cry because you wish you'd wrote it.
there's yeah, and this is the thing. It's a very start stop album
Yeah.
for me. But when it finds fifth
Oh
gear, it's
fuck me.
kicking.
Yeah,
It's rocking.
yeah, and
Um,
it just makes you even more sad that we never got the second album
yeah,
because
and that
it would have been a fucking classic.
yeah, I want to say this is a farewell gift. This is a masterpiece that they finish, but unfortunately, it isn't.
It's not a masterpiece by any
But
means.
the masterpiece was gonna come.
Yeah, I
Once
mean,
they found their feet and found their
yeah,
groove with
exactly.
this new lineup, with this new sound, when they found the new sound, Poet didn't know it.
Yeah.
I think Damageplan would have gone on to be, yeah,
And as we know, there are 6 unreleased, pretty much finished, full-fledged demos
yeah. Well,
sitting in the Vinnie Paul estate that he was going to release when the time was right. And then we can only hope that at some point down the line, I mean, 2029 will be
that's
the
up there with the second Control Denied album, I'm afraid, mate. Yeah.
2029 will be the 25th anniversary. You never know. It might. He's Vinny's missus. Obviously, she's keeping herself to herself. She might release
But
them. I
Rita's
mean,
out there. She's flying the
yeah,
flag, isn't she?
exactly. You know,
So
it might come out. I mean, and we've also got on those lines. There's also Home Video 4 that we know does exist that they actually teased they were going to release before Vinny died. So there's things
I've
there.
got one. I've got that's the kind of fun I have, or something like that. Dime
I know
Vision Volume.
they did Dime did his 2 Dime Vision releases, but
Yeah.
they were teasing Pantera Home Video 4.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
realise
they
that.
actually
Right.
put a trailer out for it on their official social media,
Yeah.
and it was before Vinny passed, and everyone lost their fucking minds. It was like whoa, you know. But it's sitting there somewhere, so hopefully they will see the light of day.
Well, my son, and this is the thing, guys. Trust me. What is old is new again. Right? You've got Spine Shank, Drowning Pool. You've got all these new battle bands coming over to the UK now, and they're
Yeah.
doing sold out tours.
Oh yeah, it's mad.
Static X, and
I saw Static
I'm
X at Bloodstock, and they were fucking really good.
what this
Yeah,
current.
with the new guy, yeah,
Um,
they were really good.
I think the first album in particular has actually aged quite well. Um, but you know, I'm seeing baggy jeans. I saw someone the other day with an Affliction t-shirt, and I saw a woman yesterday with Ed Hardy jeans on. We are back. We are so back. And you know, my son has discovered Jackass, and he loves it. And I'm like, look, you don't know. History becomes legend. Legend becomes myth.
Myth, yeah,
There was a time before Jackass.
yeah,
It was the Pantera videos,
yeah.
right?
I was.
And I'm like, I'm, and I'm like, you need to watch. And then my missus is like, whoa, 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 whoa. Are you sure?
No, let him do it. Fuck
There's
yeah.
some stuff on there. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, there's. Oh, I have to rewatch them myself at some point. But my son, he's not watching them. He's not ready for them. But I can't remember there being anything that bad on there.
No, I don't think there
Oh,
was.
they go to the strip club, don't they? But that's a
Yeah,
couple of
but fucking hell, I
seconds.
mean, yeah, they go to strip club because they own it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the Pantera videos. But yeah, so they are. I think they're taking influence. The bands that they have influenced are kind of influencing them
Yeah,
on this, which is fine. It happens. Um, you know, Trent Reznor comes along. He's influenced by David Bowie and Gary Newman. Gary Newman start making Nine Inch Nails sounding
yeah,
albums. You know, um,
it's all a circle, isn't it?
yeah, Madonna and Lady Gaga. You know, everyone. You know, sometimes someone comes along, does something with what you were doing, and going, yeah, that was actually what I meant to do. I never got you know, but
Well, you've brought it up yourself. Fucking Rob Alford, look at Fight.
well, yeah, yeah,
There's no Phil Anselmo without Rob Alford,
yeah,
and
and
then then fucking Rob Alford's like, oh fuck,
well,
just fucking goes round and round.
I'm fighting a cold at the moment. The sun finally comes out, and I get bloody cold. But um, what was I saying? Rob Halford.
Yeah,
What was we talking about? Right. So yeah, the new metal had kind of new metal had kind of reached its conclusion at this point as well, and it was basically bands were coming out that were just regurgitating, and it was
yeah. I
all you know,
mean,
like all
the
things. I've said this before.
metalcore was looming large, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That time.
You've got once something gets a name, and then the record label starts signing bands
Yeah,
looking for the next thingy in that name,
yeah,
that's when things start going to thing. And no one who originally starts a genre unknowingly wants to be part of that genre. Black Sabbath never wanted to be a heavy metal band,
yeah,
although Priest embraced it.
yeah,
Ramones weren't never said they were punk. Sex Pistols didn't want to be punk, but all the punks come along, and then all the pretenders come along. Thrash, it goes on, and new metal. No one, you know, no one actually took credit or wanted to take credit or the blame for new metal.
yeah.
And but these
That's
later,
harsh. That is new metal. New metal's fucking. There's some absolute fucking gold in that.
yeah, I know, but there was a stigma with new metal. People
Yeah,
didn't want
and
to.
it's laughable
People
when
kind of went, "Oh, that ain't us. That we're not new metal."
yeah,
But you can't choose your nickname, folks.
yeah,
But what I'm saying is, you had that last wave of bands where it was like two a penny, and they all sound the same. But in amongst that, there was a couple of bands that kind of got lumped in with it that were actually doing something a bit more creative that didn't get a fair crack of the whip at the time, and age has now been quite kind to them, including in that I would say Mudvayne,
well,
and Nothing Face,
yeah. I mean, I would
and
go. Seven Dust got lumped into new metal, although they've obviously they've made their own path, but they always hear, oh, new metal. It's like, no, they wore baggy jeans. They weren't fucking new metal. Nothing on that first album sounds like any new metal band ever.
yeah, but what did sound like new metal?
Well, it was
Limp Bizkit don't sound like Korn. Korn don't sound like
no, but they
Deftones.
all had a certain
Deftones don't
style,
sound like System of a Down.
whereas Seven Dust were
Yeah,
totally different to all of that.
yeah, but the common denominator amongst all the bands was down-tuned guitars,
Yeah, but fucking
for
Sepultura
better
was
for
down
worse.
tuned. Fuck me, and
Hmm?
Chaos AD, you know,
Yeah, I know, but
they were
yeah,
tuned
you
to
could play that all
C.
day though. There's down-tuned guitars on a Queensryche album. Queensryche aren't new metal, but it's like all things with new metal. Does playing fast make you fresh? Not necessarily, but you know it when you hear it. And new metal,
Yeah,
you knew it, you recognized it when you
yeah,
saw it, and you knew it when you heard it. But there was bands that were being creative with it at the ends that didn't quite get the fair crack of the whip, and I feel Damageplan was taking not taking influence from it, but kind of in that
yeah,
they were riding with those bands.
yeah,
Um, you know, but I think that's where they were taking their cues from. I think they were
Well,
touring with Drowning Pool
that's
and
the thing about new metal. It was a melting pot of loads of shit, wasn't it?
mm.
More than ever, it was the most divert. This word that they try and force down your throat nowadays, diversity. New metal was, and the '90s was the most diverse time for metal ever.
the night, yeah, and it was also the most creative,
Yeah.
and it yeah, for people that shit on the '90s, it's like
Oh fuck no, I've got no time for them at all. '90s was
mm.
the fucking all the big bands were still going. New
And
bands
not
were
only that,
coming
it
out.
was a time
Fucking
when
hell.
bands were being creative because there was no alternative to be anything but creative because there really wasn't a risk factor there because you were only ever playing somewhere like the Astoria or maybe the Brixton Academy if you were really big.
Yeah, five
But
thousand. Yeah,
yeah, like this is when Onoma came out.
yeah.
Like it's yeah,
'96. Yeah,
and look at what was going on in the underground at the time as well. You had the death metal scene coming up and what was going on with that, and even and where heavy metal, classic heavy metal, had gone just completely on the wayside. They were embracing like their prog side. Bands like Dio and um, Bruce Dickinson, they were putting out some of the best heavy metal that was ever recorded at that time, and they were playing clubs.
yeah,
But there was no. They could have been creative because the pressure wasn't on them to, make these big, massive records because no one's expecting it. So
yeah.
they had time and the sort of freedom to fuck around. So anyway, so yeah, Damageplan, Newfound Power is the sound of a band that haven't quite found their feet yet. but also the sound of some veterans discovering a
Spreading
whole
their
new,
wings.
yeah, a whole new world of freedom where they're not tied to a legacy so much. So yeah, really long introduction out of the way. Shall we get into the songs?
Yeah. I mean, wake up.
It's a good
Um,
opener. I mean,
no, for me, it's oh fucking hell. It's just the worst way you can open an album. For me,
do you
it's just like
think?
if I was an A&R guy and I heard this, I wouldn't have signed them.
Right,
It's
okay. This is taking a complete left turn because I thought we were going to do a good cop, bad cop episode where I was going to be the arsehole and you were going to go, nope, this is fucking brilliant. And
see, we
and
like
then the
I like to
opening
fuck you
track
up,
was
mate.
one of the ones I actually like, and
Yeah.
you're like, no, I wouldn't have. I would have fucking not even signed them.
No,
So
not based
this has
on if
completely
this
gone the other way now.
the
Right
first
now,
because they say the first 30 seconds or whatever grab like it's the first minute or whatever is when you get signed. Yeah, it starts off. You got the nice mellow intro. You're like, oh, yeah, okay. What's going on here then?
I want to say it was nice, but yeah,
But you know what I mean? Though? So
yeah,
it's a mellow intro. It's moody. It's oh yeah, what's yeah, all right. But then when it kicks in, it's like Pat's heavy vocal is not very good.
yeah,
When he tries to go to the extreme, he's not very good. When he's in the middle ground or when he's singing, he's fucking great.
yeah,
But he's when he tries to push it, it's not his style. And I don't like the plodding riff and the what Vinny's doing on the drums on the toms. It's just plodding. It's just oh what the fuck, man. The last thing I heard was I'll cast a shadow, which was really fucking really fucking this is Pantera, and then you come to this and it's like, oh fucking hell. Are they're really missing Phil and Rex.
yeah.
It really didn't strike me at all in any way. And it was like, oh fucking hell, I don't know what's going on here.
Right, I'm going to be devil's advocate here. I like the way this song builds up because, and the payoff is when it does kick in to the dun 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 dun
Yeah, no,
dun
the
dun,
use of
and then
that's the
it's
thing.
like right when
Vinny
that
and Dime
kicks
always
in, it's like
understand.
right now we've arrived. Okay,
Yeah,
but
the one thing they always understood was dynamics.
yeah, I would, but it does kind of meander, and it
Yeah,
maybe could have been a shorter song and could have been kept as an intro that way, but. Yeah, okay, this is going to be interesting now because
all bets
I
are off.
kind of had it in my head that you were going to go, "This is fucking brilliant," and I was going to be like the the uh the salt in the caramel, shall we say? But
Well, I like to subvert your expectations, mate, ever so often.
yeah, 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 you're like a hobbit, mate. Just when I think I figured you out,
There you go.
you you go and surprise me. Um, right, Uh, anything can happen. Right, breathing new life. What do
Well,
we think of this?
now this is more like it. This
Yes,
is
right,
more
okay,
like it. Punishing double kick from the brick wall. This is Vinny and Dime, man.
yeah.
I mean, the pre-chorus is a fucking. I mean, the main riff is a fucking beast. The pre-chorus, you can't take it away. It's fucking great. And then when it kicks back into the intro riff at half time, it's just a fucking slammer. You'd
Yeah,
imagine Ed's fucking going, Pitts, the fucking lot. This is fucking Diamond Vinny. It
yeah.
just it just took a song from to get there.
Do you think it kind of takes because it's like it starts off again with that ding 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 ding, ding clean, and he's doing a "Can you feel it building?" and we're
Yeah,
building up, we're building up. But then when it kicks in again, that "Chugga, chugga, 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 chugga," and then
the
"Can you feel
chugging comes
it?"
in.
And it's like right here we go again.
Yeah.
We're right now we've arrived, but they go revert back to it, and I do think it kind of takes the momentum out of it a little bit because it's like
Yeah,
we were
they do like
building
to
up.
rinse and repeat.
Yeah,
But this is a much better song. I mean, this is a banger. You've gone from possibly one of the worst things Vinny and Dime have ever put their name to, and I'm including the Terry Glaze era,
yeah,
to this. It's like, no, fuck, this is what I was expecting.
yeah, and it's it's interesting and different enough to make you go right. Um, we're not in Kansas anymore, sort of thing.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. This is not
we're
Pantera, but I'm still.
part two.
This
Yeah,
is still Dime, and this is still Vinny. This is unmistakably Dime and Vinny locked in.
yeah.
But you've got this added element now of not, I'll say not Bob Ziller because he didn't play on it, but whatever the bass player did, and you never know what Pat's going to do. Because Pat's not Phil Anselmo. Probably
No,
doesn't want to be Phil
no,
Anselmo. He's
and
probably
nor
the
is he
most.
trying to be. Fair play
No,
to him,
exactly, and he's
because
probably the most
that would have been a
conscious.
very easy trap to fall into.
Yeah, and I say that was probably his most conscious decision he's ever made. Is I cannot sound like Phil. I've got to do something different. And to be fair, he does. Because, like I say, when he's not pushing his extreme vocal, he's got a fucking very good voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking on Metal Archives, and yeah, no, bass is done by Vinny on this. No, no guest session or
A
anything. Yeah,
dime, you mean?
yeah. What did I say?
You said Vinny.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, Dime. Yeah,
Most
Dime.
drummers would kill to be able to play another instrument, mate. Believe me.
Yeah, no, yeah, guitar, bass by Dimebag. You got.
So
I
yeah,
didn't
so
realize you had additional vocals from Corey Taylor,
yeah, Corey Taylor's on.
and
He's on "Fuck You," I think.
yeah, and then additional guitar and vocals on the last track with Zach.
Yeah, Zach is on Soul Bleed, and you got Jerry Cantrell on the bonus track that wasn't on the album. That was on the soundtrack.
Is for soundtrack for the Punisher. Yeah,
Yeah, Ashes to Ashes.
yeah. Um, which we will get to.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
So
so
yeah, so yeah. This is
we're
breathing new
happy
life.
with
This
Breathing
is
New Life.
exactly
Yeah,
what the title says it is. It's breathing new life into that.
yeah. So we've arrived. We're cooking.
We have,
Now let's
yeah.
get into Newfound Power.
Oh yeah, another fucking. We're on a roll now. This is a beast,
Yeah, I don't
and
know,
it's
man. I find this one kind of. It feels like a 3.5 minute intro. I feel Newfound Power doesn't quite. I don't know. It just never seems to take off.
I mean, for
Um,
me, this is. I don't know if I'm sensing this more this one because this is Vinny's song. The drumming in this is fucking phenomenal.
yeah. I mean,
Absolutely phenomenal.
it was a year after the incident happened, and I was at the Download Festival for the first time, and it was in between bands. So the band had finished, next band, all the roadies are on setting up, and then over the screens they would, do whatever to entertain the crowd.
Yeah,
But they played Damageplan, and I swear to you, mate, it was like they were there. It was. I kind of remind myself that I haven't seen Damageplan live,
yeah, yeah,
and it was Newfound Power. And so I always remember this song because I remember, and I'm like, yeah, it's all right, so that's pretty cool. And I remember Dimebag going into the mic and going like, "You want to hear some old shit, right?" And they're like, "Rah." And like the crowd is fucking interacting with him. It's just screen.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Oh, something I want to say about that." Me and Vinny, we never turned our back on you. And we're gonna play some of the old stuff, and you're gonna, and then
Yeah.
dun da 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 da, and yeah, Damageplan doing Walk, and mate,
But it went
we were
off.
fucking there, and they were fucking there. It was awesome. It was, is if they're here and we're here, they're here. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
one of those things. It was a really surreal moment because everyone was fucking singing, dancing,
yeah.
chanting along to Respect Walk. And it was like, you sing it. And we were singing to the fucking
Yeah,
screen. It was
that's
crazy. It was
amazing.
like you had to remind yourself
Yeah.
that the band weren't there. And it was fucking hot as fuck. Some complete stranger went up to me and went, mate, do yourself a favour, put a shirt on. The
Okay.
Your back looks like a fucking Budweiser can. Like I was
Oh,
getting
fucking hell.
sunburned.
Yeah.
It's like, mate, do this, cover up. You're getting fucking fried. And he was right because that night I was like, but
Yeah.
but yeah, the now my wife says that. But anyway, that's another story.
Yeah.
Joe, do yourself a favour, put a shirt on. But Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But yeah, so I always got fond memories of Newfound Power, even though I always found it a bit of a awkward, jiggity jaggedy. I don't know. It feels like a. It never quite fully goes into fifth gear, shall we say? But um, but it's good. It's good. We're yeah. It's
Yeah,
like I
no,
say, this album takes a while to find its feet, but it
yeah,
does find its feet on the next song,
yeah.
and
But so
this
yeah,
is
no, this one is like I say, you're not feeling it, but no, for me, it's the musicality on this and Vinny's drumming. It's like this. Anyone who ever doubted Vinnie Paul, just listen to this and what he does, the pattern. It's like fuck, man, that geezer was a beast.
yeah. No, I don't doubt it for a second, but you're we're coming from a different
Yeah,
perspective, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. No, we are. It's
Um,
but no, you are bang on at the fact that track four,
yeah, and then it's like right now we're interested. It's like interesting. See what the next track is. Interesting. Let's see what the next. That was pretty
yeah,
cool. That was a thing. Interesting. All right, come on in. Let's see what the next. And then Pride, and it's like
right,
right now I'm
yeah.
committed because I want
Oh,
to know what's coming. And it's funny because I think going through the album, I think I'm going to have a reoccurring theme. The furthest away we get from Pantera
better.
is, yeah, where Damageplan is at their best.
Yeah,
Um, Kind of like what we were doing when we was reviewing all the Paul Diano albums.
yeah,
It's like, you know, heavy, 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 heavy ballad, heavy, heavy, heavy. And it's like, no, the ballad's the best song on it though. That's
yeah.
the
That's
thing.
it. Exactly.
It's like Paul Diano for all his, his bravado and he's
And all his
I'm a
bullshit. Yeah,
Hell's
gangster
Angel and
shit.
I'm a nutter and
Yeah,
your ballads were always your best songs, and that
yeah.
it really kind of think it's still kind of stays the same really with the first two Iron Maiden albums. Strange World, Remember Tomorrow. That's the
Prod
ones that people
Prodigal Son.
Prodigal Son even. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's you as a softy underneath it all. And
Yeah,
the thing is, we all knew it. That's why we loved you. God
yeah,
bless you, Paul Diano.
yeah. That's it.
Not knocking you, mate. I'm
Oh no,
praising you.
no, fucking hell, no.
But anyway, Pride.
Right, fuck's
What a
sake, man.
song,
What
man. What a fucking song.
it is? It's the one you go to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
It's the one you go to.
it's got that, and it's like what they were doing on those first three songs. It's like, yeah, here it works.
Yeah,
This is what you were. And you got like nice clean riff.
yeah.
It's
You've got
melodic. It's not nice,
unmistakable,
but it's kind of dark.
unmistakable dime using the
And then
wah
that
pedals and all the
the
rest of it. The
building up,
noises.
and we're building up on those first three songs. We always have like a little bit of clean, a little bit of build up, and then boom, and then that it's that, and then it just kicks in. Oh, this is cool. And then we're going to go up another octave, and
Oh yeah.
then
Then the
and the
chorus comes
lyrics
in.
to this song are just
Fuck.
pats on form,
He is.
and it's a
His voice in the
song.
chorus is on another level.
It's a song where we've all been here, we've all felt this,
Yeah.
you know.
He's singing to each and every one of us, isn't he?
Yeah, because
With,
we've all been there.
with all the
There's
money in the world, you can't buy my respect. What a fucking line. That's a back piece tattoo, isn't it?
yeah, and it's a matter of pride, but it's all I've got left, and it's
Yeah,
like, you know, no, I'm not fucking being the bigger person. I'm not taking the high road.
exactly. Yeah.
It doesn't work. I've completely contradicted what I just said earlier in the episode.
Yeah.
But no, sometimes, it's. I mean, Corey Taylor, the fucking guy come out with one of the best lines in the world, and it's like you'd have it tattooed on your back. You don't always know where you stand till you know that you can't walk away.
Yeah.
Sometimes you in life you just end up with, oh, this is where I've ended up. I didn't
Yeah.
realise that. I didn't think this last place I thought I'd end up, but here I am. Oh, that makes me that, does it? Well,
Yeah. There
then
you
I'm
go.
that.
Yeah.
Off you go. Now what? And yeah, it's like sometimes people do things to you. Sometimes life throws something at you where you're just like, well, here we are. I didn't create this. I didn't do this.
Yeah.
Well, if this makes me, well, if this is what's going to happen, Well, if it's going to be awkward at the wedding, if it's going to be awkward at the birthday party, I don't
Yeah,
fucking blame me for that. I didn't
exactly.
do
Yeah,
this. It's a matter of, well, you're just letting your pride get worse. Pride's all I've got left.
yeah,
Because if I let this fucking carry on,
yeah.
I might as well just fucking die, give up.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
Because I'll never be able to look at myself in the mirror. And if you've got a problem with that, maybe you can fuck off as well. How about that? It's
Preach. Yeah,
that's what this song tells. That's what
yeah,
this song's all about, isn't it? It's like, well, you
yeah,
fucking you've cut it down to the last fucking thing now. This is all I've got left, and you're not taking that bit. So bollocks. And it's like this is the hill I'm dying on.
yeah,
And I read this comment recently, and they said, you know what, you this is the hill I'm gonna die on. We've got it the wrong way round. It's like, no, this is the hill I'm gonna kill on.
yeah,
And they're
yeah. That's
like,
it.
oh, such and such, is this the hill you're gonna die on? He went, just reply, someone's gonna.
That's brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
amazing.
yeah, and yeah, this is. Do you know what? There's this thing recently I was talking about, but this is a song about reaching your fuck it line.
Yeah, reaching your
And it's
limit.
pretty much what I've just described, where you just go, fuck it, don't care, do what you want.
Yeah,
You don't talk to me either. Then don't invite me to the party. Then I won't go. Sack me then. Fuck it, arrest me then.
yeah,
It's like when you reach your fuck it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Your
this is
limit.
a
That's it.
song about reaching your fuck it line, where
Yeah.
you just get to the point of fuck it, and yeah, and it's not all of this album works, but when it does,
Uh,
you get songs like this.
yeah,
And
yeah. You get fucking mastered. But I put in my notes. I said this is as good as anything Pantera ever wrote.
yeah, yeah, and I think that's where we're going. This is where we're getting to. Yeah, and it's a shame we didn't get album number two, because what didn't work was going to get dropped, and what
Yep,
did work was going to be built upon. And
exactly.
yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
mean the modern day equivalent to that is what Parkway Drive did when they released Ire. They'd had enough of the metalcore shit. They'd reached their limit with that, and they put out an album like everyone knows Ire with Vice Grip and all the rest of it, and they was all getting criticised because they were doing fucking sounds like Nickelback and all that. It's like no, it don't. It's still as heavy as balls. But a lot of the stuff they put on there, that was their that was their rebirth album where they just fucking threw it all at the wall. Let's write some songs. And then
in a
when
way it was their first album, like their
it was
second first
because
album. Yeah.
when Reverence came out,
Mm.
they took they took bits from Ire, but obviously they jettisoned a lot of it because it didn't work or they weren't feeling it. And Damageplan would have been the same. The
Yeah,
second album would have been so good.
mate. Second album. Imagine what the third album would have been like.
Oh
But
fucking hell,
there
yeah.
we
I
go.
mean, fuck man.
Um, what was it? I thought something like that the other day. It was something along these lines. I went, in an alternative universe. Yes, in an alternative universe, ladies and gentlemen, there would have been a third Damageplan album.
They're still going, mate.
There may have even been a Pantera reunion.
They would have been.
Chuck Schuldiner would have reformed Death with a whole new lineup, and he would have sacked all them afterwards and pissed them all off as well. Um,
It's fucking you're doing it my way or you're not doing it at
but
all.
mate, in an alternative universe, you're gonna fucking freak out because you're gonna go, "Fuck yeah, that's right." In an alternative universe, ladies and gentlemen, John Wick would have starred Brandon Lee.
Yeah, there's a fault. Fucking hell.
And think about it.
Yeah.
Do you know about the making of that film?
What, John Wick?
Yeah,
No, go on.
it was um when Keanu Reeves came on board. That's when the money flew in.
Yeah.
And it was, oh, good, we got something here. And then when that was just a success no one could have predicted, then it became a franchise. But that original John Wick film, Brandon Lee's stunt man.
Oh yeah, Chad Stahelski was
Yeah.
he was with him on The Crow. because he's the
Yeah,
man who filled in for him when after Brandon Lee had died. He filled
yeah,
in the body shots.
yeah. And there's more to it than that as well. But yeah, boom, 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 that would have starved Brandon Lee then.
Yeah, yeah, fucking hell, yeah, would have done. That's a mad one.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
Jesus. Right. Um, moving on.
yeah, we hit a wall for me. Fuck you. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. They're
Fuck
angry
your power
boys.
trip. Fuck your attitude, and fuck your bleeding ego too.
Yeah,
Fuck your history, your tragedy, your misery, and most of all,
fuck you.
yeah.
I mean,
Don't like this
this
one
is
though.
this is. I mean, it's their answer to fucking hostile, isn't it? You know,
It's
it's
kind
got
of
it's got its place. And if you've had a shit day, you put this on, and it'd be the best song you've ever heard. But after, for me, having three absolute fucking bangers where we've played around with a formula, they're edging back towards Pantera. Obviously, they would. They wrote the fucking songs.
I think
They
the
like
song,
heavy
yeah.
metal, you
I
know.
think
But it don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. About a minute and a half in, it fucking gets great. I mean, it gets fantastic riff and Vinny's blazing the way on a double kick leading up to the solo. But it's just like you said it best. The further we get away from Pantera, the better this album is. But we're back in that zone, and it's like,
yeah, I think it's low hanging fruit. I think it's
yes,
quite
yeah, it is, yeah,
by numbers. It's fucking hostile part two.
yeah.
However, in its cult, it would have been a banger live.
Oh,
It
fucking
would
hell,
have
yeah,
been a pit.
would have
It would
gone.
have been, yeah,
The pit
easy.
would have gone, mate. The
Yeah.
pit would have gone. There'd have been fucking crowd. Imagine that, Pat. Like you say, all
Dun, 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 dun,
but
dun,
most
dun,
of all,
dun,
Mike out to the crowd, an entire crowd screaming "fuck you."
you know, like, you could just see the pit going off. It would have
Yeah,
been
oh yeah,
easy. But yeah, apart from that, some songs are bangers live that you don't necessarily have to listen to.
yeah,
Um, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's all right. No, no, no. But live, it's like, yeah, you can't fuck with it. But yeah, I think it would have been a banger live, but that would have been it. Reborn, we're
yeah,
getting groovy now.
yeah. It's all right. It don't speak to me. It's got a good intro,
Leaves you
but
unmoved.
yeah, it just don't really go
Yeah.
anywhere. This is again, it's like fuck. They're
This is the thing though, with the song, like this is the annoying thing about this album is that none of it's actually bad.
yeah,
But and this is one of the things when I got burnt out with writing for magazines and that, it was like, the 7 out of 10 album is the worst album to review because you don't want to be an arsehole
yeah,
and you're looking and none of it's bad, but none of it's great and none of it's and you're just like, oh, I don't know what to fucking say.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and yeah, and this is there is a lot of that on this album, unfortunately, and even at its worst, there's still a fucking really good riff in there
Oh fuck's sake! I
because
mean,
it's Dimebag Daryl.
yeah. And
But
then if any other band had fucking wrote this album on a debut, they'd be a fucking classic.
yeah,
But
but
we've got there's standards, isn't there? There's a like you
you're a
say, there's a
victim of your
shadow.
own. Yeah,
Ironically, the last song Pantera wrote, "I'll cast a shadow," and it
yeah,
does cast a shadow
yeah.
over anything that the boys did, anything that Phil did. It's a big shadow, and it takes a lot to get out from under it.
Right. So what do we think of Explode?
Yeah, again, it's a suitably heavy song. Best bit is the ending where Vinny kicks in with the double kick. But
What about Dimebag's drill?
yeah, see I was never a fan when he did that in Pantera. Like on Suicide Note Part Two and stuff like that. It's like yeah, it was all right. It's inventive. It's fucking dime. No other guitarist could pull that off.
Yeah.
But
Tom Morello
I've
made
come
a
to
whole
accept.
career out of it. But yeah,
Yeah, I come to accept it with Pantera because it was Pantera. But on this album, I've been spoiled by having stuff that oh, this is what they're trying to do. I don't like that stuff now. If I want that stuff, I'll listen to Pantera. I want what you're trying to get at now.
yeah. And it's like what they do get at. It's like, oh, you've kind of like stumbled across it without realizing it.
Yeah,
It's like when you get in the groove of something, I don't know, like you're um, trying to think. I've done it recently with weightlifting. When you got something in, like the best thing about weightlifting is you against you.
Yeah,
The people that go, "Oh, I can push this," and no one gives a fuck. What can you push? What's your top? You know,
yeah,
and um, and then you get it into a thing of you get a bit intimidating. You're like, no, you're gonna like you're arguing in your head, and when it's there and you lift it up and it's you against you now. And whenever you go, that's not too bad actually. And you go, fuck me, I'm doing pretty well, aren't I? Oh fuck. And then all of a
yeah,
sudden it just hits you. It's like that. This is how this album gets. It's like they catch themselves doing well, and they're like, oh,
yeah,
it's like surfing or something, or
yeah. That's
riding
it.
a bike without the stabilizers. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. That's it. When you realise you're doing it, that's when it all falls to
Yeah.
pieces.
So, but I'm gonna let you lead on this next one.
Well, yeah, like you say, they've got it out of their system, and then they come out with "Save Me." I mean, and this was they chose this for the first single, so they ain't fucking silly. That's why.
That's interesting. Yeah. Okay.
I
I
mean,
didn't realise
what?
that.
Yeah, what a fucking song, man.
Yeah. I
And this
mean,
just shows that when this is the reason they hired Patrick, because when he's in situations like this, he's the man you want. That chorus is a fucking just soars. It's like so fucking good.
I'm 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 gonna think actually the first single was Pride.
No, save me. Pride
No,
wasn't a single.
I'm on the Metal Archive, Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah, February
they never made a
24th.
video out of Pride.
Yeah, well, they might not have made a video of it, but they did a single Pride. Yeah, February was Pride, and March was Save Me. Maybe Pride was the one that they went, oh look, um, Vinnie and Dimebag got a new band, and then like this is the thing that they like a little teaser, the one that they put on the CD on the magazine and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Pride wasn't a
I
video.
didn't realise they did a video for Save Me either.
Yeah,
But
save me. Yeah, it's the way they're all in the fucking. I think it's all like TV screens and weird. It's weird, but yeah, it was
yeah,
the first video anyway. The first video.
but anyway, who gives a shit? Save Me.
Yeah, what a song.
What a song! Just when it kicks in, boom, boom, no intro,
No,
just
it's it
just a
straight
little
in, and it boom.
boom, Um,
I'm fucking wiggling on the
dun,
bottom.
dun, 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 and then
Yeah,
and just that,
yeah, it all locks
and
in,
then
doesn't it? Vinny and Dime
yeah,
locking in together.
Pat again is on form on this one.
Yeah, oh,
Great lyrics again, and then just that chorus, it just when he opens up, it's like yes, this is why they hired this guy. And yeah, it's that little meme, isn't it, where the thing sing. You got the fingers singing along, and then you got the little black boy.
turning the
And
right.
it just,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
remember the Seven Dust song is like,
yeah,
"You came to me," and it's that little kid.
yeah,
You mean everything, yeah.
yeah. It's
And
a
then it's
brilliant
like,
meme,
yeah,
man.
so it's save me from myself.
Yeah, his
It's
hands on his
fucking,
headphones, proper
yeah.
giving it like, yeah, fucking brilliant.
It's fucking, and yeah, when you drive, like it's a driving song.
Oh,
Fuck,
it
is it
is.
a
Yeah,
driving song? Um, yeah, it's right now we've arrived. Pride, saving. This is what you do going forward. This is how this band forms its
yeah.
own identity.
That's it. Yeah,
Um, and it's nothing like Pantera's a distant memory at this point with this song.
yeah,
And this is what they need to do going forward. And this is where this is where they sort of merge into your Seven Dusts, your Drowning Poles, or whoever's going on at the time who they're
yeah,
touring with or playing with. Um, yeah, this song alone is worth the admittance,
yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, this is the standard going forward. So
So what do they do?
they completely
They go and but it's not as bad as it has been because Cold Blooded is a bit of a
This is the
it's a
second
bit of a
half
miss.
of this album is when things do get more interesting.
Yeah,
So
Cold Blooded's a bit
Cold Blooded,
misleading. The intro and the verse they're a bit meandering, but the
yeah,
chorus it brings it up a level. It's like, oh, hold on, here we go, and then you get the verse chorus repeat as you do. Like I say, the verse is meanders, but the chorus is like, oh yeah, okay.
and it's like a
But
little bit
then,
of
uh,
rapping and
yeah, but then you get the bit at 2 minutes 53 seconds when it changes completely. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
dun, 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 dun. It's like, here we go.
yeah,
And that's fucking amazing.
and you get that Dimebag signature solo as well,
Yeah.
and you get a little drum off.
Oh yeah, you do. You know, that but it's a case of it is again, and it's throwing all the shit at the wall, just seeing what sticks. And
Yeah,
there's moments of brilliance in every song, let's be fair.
yeah.
Some of it's fleeting, some of it takes the whole song, but it's you know,
Sometimes a little riff comes in or a little section
oh
comes in.
yeah,
Where you're
just a
like, where
little
have you
melody.
been?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, no, it's exactly right.
All right. Well, moving on then to Crawl, which again takes a dramatic left turn, sort of
Yeah, it
halfway
does, yeah.
through the song.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. What do we think of Crawl?
Yeah, I mean it's bass and drum intro, isn't it? It's a weird one. It goes into a good riff. There's a lot of tempo changes in this, sort of goes all over the show.
Yeah, but
But
then
then,
out of
like you said
nowhere, you've
earlier,
got that lovely melodic bit in the middle.
oh, the
Just
mellow
yeah,
bridge, and it's with Dimebag using the effects, and this is what Pat humming over the start of it, and this is what I said to you before we started recording about. This is one of those really freaky lyrics that permeate this album. When he's singing, sometimes it seems like it just wasn't meant to be.
yeah,
Like, you
right.
think knowing what you know now, you're like, fuck. It's
I
almost
mean,
like the geezer had a crystal ball, you know?
yeah. I mean, no disrespect to William DeVoe, and he's done a fantastic job. But do you think as well, Patrick could have been a potential new singer for Alice in Chains?
Yeah, he's got that he's got the heart in his voice when he croons. When he sing croon, I know
Mm,
croon's a bit of a derogatory term in terms of singing, but I use it when I use it, I mean to a certain way. When he's actually singing and really being soulful, he that's when he's at his best.
yeah,
He's really singing and it's like, fuck man. But yeah, he could have quite easily. Well, you say about that when we get to ashes.
yeah.
You have your fucking answer. It's a
Right. Well, yeah. Crawl is again. It's a song, but it's got moments of brilliance in it.
yes, yeah,
But then
yes.
we go into a blink of an eye,
Yeah,
and yeah, like this is a complete. It's up there with Pride and Save Me, but again, it's
yep,
just like you're looking at it going, Diamond Vinny wrote this
yeah.
because when it
Proper
comes to that, in the
bluesy,
blink of
rocky,
an
fucking
eye, where
yeah,
that ring in the guitar, it's just like fucking hell, like you're writing radio rock at this point,
yeah. They are, yeah.
but pulling it off.
That's what happens when you hang about with a Nickelback boys.
Yeah, well, yeah. There must have been Crown Royal going around. That was the common denominator, I
Yeah,
suppose.
that's it. But
Yeah.
this is again what I said about the lyric earlier on. This is another one when
Oh,
he
what, in the blink of an eye?
yeah, when he starts, he's almost screaming it out. Just how fast your life can change in the blink of an eye. Everything's erased. It's like fuck, man. Whenever I hear that, it bums me out.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, and then one thing I will say as well with this album, I think it's too long.
Oh no, it
Right.
is. But again, it's a victim of him. Right, let's just fucking write some shit.
Yeah, and we kind of, I mean, we covered this a lot as well. You get this a lot in the 90s. Um,
Well, you got CDs, didn't you? All of a
let's
sudden,
just fill the
CDs you
CD
can
up.
fit 78 minutes. Oh fuck, should we fill it? Should we write an hour? It's like yeah, yeah, you could. Don't fucking
Yeah,
have to. You know?
yeah. Uh, blunt force trauma kind of comes and goes without really leaving too much of an impression on me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not ain't the best. It's great. When Pat starts screaming, blunt force trauma to the head. That's pretty good. But
Yeah.
there ain't a whole lot else keeping it together. It's you know.
And then moment of truth.
So now that you talk about stuff being too long, this does not need to be 6 minutes 50 seconds.
Well, it's kind of like we kind of get a closer and an epilogue, don't we?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm saying that. Yeah, I've never actually thought of it that way.
it's
You are
like
right. Yeah.
blunt force trauma is, I don't know if they were trying to do like their own bury me in smoke,
Yes.
or I'll cast a shadow. Let's do like an ending closing statement that's gonna like a slow.
Yeah.
I'll cast a
Yeah.
shadow is actually quite a, well,
It's an upbeat
it's the
song, isn't it? That
closer.
one.
But you know what I'm saying to say, it's like a
Yeah.
they trying to do like a slow build up climatic closer and then give you a epilogue with Soul Bleed because
Bleed.
it's more
Yeah,
of an acoustic
I'd never
number.
looked at it that way before, but no, you're right.
But
But whereas Moment of Truth doesn't really work for me, Soul Bleed is
yeah.
fucking fantastic.
Mm.
And it's almost like I mean, this is what they did with Planet Caravan, isn't it? When they made it
Well, it's funny because when you listen to the song they do on the Punisher soundtrack, was it called
Ashes to
Ashes
Ashes.
to Ashes? That's with Jerry Cantrell,
It is, yeah.
and when I listened to it, I was like, oh, so Jerry must have, yeah, he must have done a couple of songs with them because during that, they got that harmony
Yeah.
harmonizing at the end. I thought that was Jerry Cantrell. I didn't realize it was Zach Wild.
That's mad, isn't it?
Um,
'Cause
well,
he does the backing
I
vocals on it,
think,
doesn't he?
you know, it's not to say the guy's not successful. I wouldn't mind being a tenor behind him.
Yeah.
But Jerry Cantrell, along with Tommy Victor, I know we're opposite ends of the scales here, but that's two people that do not get their flowers in
Oh,
terms
fucking right.
of
Fine. In terms of riffs and
writing.
yeah,
I mean, like, I think Jerry Cantrell's record sales probably speak for themselves, but in terms of like just in the public arena, in terms of like people, they're the grunge band that are actually better than Nirvana. Hot take. It's like no, Jerry Cantrell's a fucking amazing songwriter,
he is. Yeah.
and
And Alice in Chains
um,
were never grunge.
he has a signature sound
Yep.
that
That's straight out of Black
everyone
Sabbath,
seems to
isn't it?
get away with nicking. When everyone goes, that band sounds like that band.
Yeah.
Uh, Dave Mustaine wrote all of Metallica's best songs. No one ever goes, you fucking ripping off Alice in Chains, man. That's a Jerry Cantrell riff.
Yeah.
Because Jerry Cantrell has a signature style of riff.
Yeah.
And he also has a signature style of vocals.
Yeah.
Just a certain thing where you can go, that's Jerry Cantrell. And you can
Oh,
always, I can anyway. I can always go. You've been listening to Alice in Chains,
yeah,
haven't
you
you?
can spot it.
Even
You can
Black
spot it a mile
Sabbath
away.
tried it.
Yeah. You can spot it
Um,
a mile away.
yeah, and it's just funny that this song remind again. Zach Wild's on it. I do not think this is a Zach. This I can hear Zach Wild. I hear Jerry Cantrell, and when I heard Ashes to Ashes with Jerry Cantrell, I went,
Yeah.
now it makes sense. But it don't because it's not him.
Yeah.
It's funny because I don't know if you watched my Ozzy Osbourne retrospective. Of course you did. You watch everything I did. But Ozzy did an album with Jerry Cantrell. Yeah, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Um,
See, I know it's sacrilege, but that's how much
no, but the
I
thing
don't pay
is,
attention to
you've not
Ozzy
heard it
Osbourne.
and you don't know it. It's the
Yeah.
covers album. He did a covers album.
Yeah. I knew that, but I didn't
Yeah, that's Jerry Cantrell is all the guitars,
oh, right, fuck.
and then like, but 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 you but what? No. Wouldn't it have been good if Jerry Cantrell did an album with Ozzy Osbourne? He did, yeah, but fucking covers album.
Yeah.
Seriously. Imagine those riffs with Ozzy singing over them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Why? Why? Like, 'cause- like, 'cause- 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 And you fucking got Gus G to do fucking. I know he like Gus G didn't even write anything on that album. Why didn't like it's a cool album, it's covers, it's good, it's not bad. You know, as far as covers album goes, there's some cool tracks on there. But why didn't Ozzy do something with like right with Jerry Cantrell?
Yeah,
What fuck what a
missed
fucking
opportunity.
yeah. Talk about that comet that just flew by. What comet? The one that goes around every 400 years. When's that? Tomorrow? No, it was last night.
Yeah,
What? Talk
that's
about
it.
missed gigs. We're talking
Yeah,
about gigs that didn't. Yeah.
missed
Why?
opportunities.
Jerry Cantrell recorded an album with Ozzy Osbourne, and it was a fucking covers album. Like, yeah.
There you go.
And put that in your head. That would have been like the greatest Sabbath album never
Oh
recorded,
yeah,
wouldn't it?
fucking right.
But anyway, Soul Bleed, good song
Oh yeah,
with
it's a
Zach
great song.
Wild, and I know it's Zach Wild. We've all got to love him, but Zach Wild's good when he's good. But
Oh, in the right
yeah,
arena, Zach Wild is untouchable.
yeah. But I always feel like I've like kind of have to, I don't know. I love the Aussie stuff, and I like some Black Label Society stuff, and I know that Book of Shadows or whatever it is album. I know people like it, but I don't know. Whenever I've gone to play it, I'm just sort of like, you know,
Yeah, like I say, I don't really go near him. I've seen, like I say, love the Aussie solo stuff he does, but
I mean, I'm praising the song he's on.
oh yeah, no, it's
uh,
because it's a great song,
yeah,
and it also proves
but I
that
thought it was Jerry Cantrell. This is the
yeah,
problem. And
but it also
it's
solidifies, and it also for me justifies Phil's choice in picking Phil and Rex's choice in picking Zach for the Reformation because they were boys. It was well known. They probably stole on each other's fucking techniques throughout the years. And for me, he was the right pick. There's other guitarists we could argue. I mean, we've talked about Rich Ward from Stuck Mojo, would have been a great choice. I've even floated Mark Tremonti's name, but it was only ever going to be Zach. The same as it was only ever going to be Charlie
Mark
Benante on
Tremonti
drums.
wouldn't have had a link to Pantera though,
No,
like at least like with Rich.
yeah, yeah, I'm talking ability wise.
Yeah, yeah, ability wise, yeah, but like Rich Ward's known as the Duke.
Yeah,
Like that was Dimebag gave him that name, stuff
yeah. I
like
mean,
that, and they'd toured together and like
Rich would
it's
have been a fucking. He would have been a. I fucking love that man. I'll
mm.
if ever someone says to me, "Who's your top five guitarist?" Rich Ward is
uh,
in that list.
yeah, me too. Yeah,
Fucking geezer, fucking geezer. He just riffs for days. He's a
mm.
freak of nature. And if you don't know who he is, people, go and listen to Stuck Mojo. Fuck,
Go
man.
listen to Stuck Mojo and go watch my Stuck Mojo retrospective while you're at it.
Fuck, yeah, do that. Because the geezer is a riff lord. Talking about people who don't get their flowers, you can add him to the list.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a fucking good album.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Um, there's Rising as well.
Oh, Rising
Rising's
is,
like the main one, but
yeah.
that's the best one.
Stuck Mojo, yeah, the one Devon
And
Townsend produced. That's straight out of left field, that album.
that's Rich Ward's masterpiece. Whether it's Stuck Mojo's best album is another. It remains to be
Yeah,
debated, but it
debated,
is.
yeah.
But it's Rich Ward's,
Yeah.
um, yeah, masterpiece. But yeah, nothing next. Fucking yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, check them out, people. They're a much missed band.
yeah,
But anyway,
yeah.
we've
Bones, Rich, sort it out. Fuck's sake, get your shit together.
yeah.
Um,
Excuse me.
but
But yeah,
yeah.
so
So
the bonus track that
Ashes to
didn't
Ashes.
didn't make the album come on a Japanese edition, I think. But yeah, Ashes to Ashes. I mean, this is this is what would happen if Dime and Jerry Cantrell had a drunken love baby.
Yeah, it's a not it's more of an Alice in Chains song for me than it is a
Oh, it is. I
Damage
think
Plan. I
I
mean,
think what did I read
especially if
that
you
this
listen to
this was
Jerry
a song.
Cantrell's solo
I think
albums.
I think Pat said that this was a song they had on the back burner, and I think Dime played it to Jerry, and Jerry was like, why the fuck have you not recorded this?
Yeah,
Come round my house and we'll record it. So that's, it was Jerry Cantrell was like, right, we're doing it.
yeah,
But I'd forgotten all about it until I was doing the review over the last couple of days. It was like, fuck, I couldn't even remember the song.
yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't even know about it till I was prepping for this
Yeah, because it's
episode.
not it's not
So
on not on streaming. It's only if you had the fucking if you got the physical media.
no, I was
There
playing the album on my
there you go,
thing, and all
people.
of a sudden just come in and it's like, oh, there you go. Like,
There you go.
let's,
Physical media. Keep it because not all the shit ends up on streaming.
yep, yep. Don't need to tell me that. I never fucking. I'm fighting the whole thing since fucking day one,
Yeah,
and now I can't even get a fucking CD player in my car.
yeah. There you go.
But and everyone's going, oh, this album ain't on there, this ain't on there. You'll buy it then,
Yeah,
for fuck's sake,
exactly.
and then you can play it whenever you like, and you only have to pay for it once, and then it's yours
Yeah,
forever. And don't buy the vinyl. Well, you buy the vinyl by all means, but play it. Here's the thing: did you know? Right, so vinyl's taking off. Everyone's buying vinyl now. 50% of people that buy vinyl have a vinyl player. Did you know that? They buy it to flip it. They buy it
yeah.
to
They're
store it
just
so they can sell it later on. They're
posers,
posers. Yeah.
posers.
Paul Bailoff would have killed all of you.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking wouldn't he? Fucking
Um.
posers, mate. Lars tried to warn us.
Yeah,
No
he
one
did.
listened.
He was right.
Everyone called him a greedy cunt. Now we're reaping the whirlwind.
Yep.
It's
Now you
200 quid for a gig ticket. You can't get a fucking CD player in your car, and it's all fucked.
Yeah, and you're getting AI music now,
Yeah,
and you've got fucking Machine Gun Kelly,
young blood.
Youngblood. I forgot. I actually forgot about him for a
No, I
minute,
can't forget about him. He's
but
he's there all the time.
he'll
Yeah,
come back to remind me at some point.
and then you get
Uh,
called gatekeepers.
yeah,
Fuck off. It's
yeah.
all
You should have
fucked.
listened to the gatekeepers. This is the
Yeah,
problem.
yes, yes. Listen to him.
You you know,
We'll
in the
listen to
words
Saint
of the great, what's his name? Steve. Who's the comedian? Steve Hughes.
Steve Hughes.
The youngsters, they're going, what, because you don't know what you're missing. And that's not me just being old. You don't know what you're missing. You know,
Yeah,
tape trading and
yeah,
it's squatting on your mate's fucking
yeah.
sofa.
That's it.
Like, I'm sending letters to the guy. He's sending me a cassette of all this fucking fantastic music, and I've never even heard. I just bought a plane ticket. I just went there. I got to the airport. For all I knew, he wasn't even going to fucking be there, but he was, and he ended up being a friend for life.
Yeah,
Stuff like that. Basically, it was Alan Averill from Primordial, um, who are based in Dublin, became like friends with Steve Hughes over tape trading
that's
in
mad, isn't it?
Australia, and he's got a band there, you've got a band there. Write letters to each other. Who knows
Yeah.
where we'll end up?
Well, I've
And,
got a funny story related to that. Talking about writing letters and that. When I was in my first band, Mistaken Identity, back when I was 16.
you was in a band before that
Oh, I was, yeah. But my
with
the
the
first proper band,
best name in the.
Empire, yeah.
Go on, tell
But the first,
tell the people.
no, that was back. No, it was after that. Anyway,
I thought Mistaken Identity was
no,
after Rectum.
no. Mistaken
Was in a
Identity.
band called
So we're in
Rectum.
we're in the band, first band, and the guitarist, obviously, the guitarist and bassist are older than me. And it was back in the day when you had Metal Hammer and Kerrang, and you had the pen pals at the back.
Yeah, you had it in
You know,
Kerrang as well, didn't you?
mail into,
Mm.
Pantera, Fear Factory, seeking friends to tape trade and go to gigs with and all that. And the guitarist would send letters with our demos and stuff like that in them, just send them off to everybody.
Yeah.
And he got talking to one guy, and obviously big fans of Machine Head. And one time the guy sent back a letter, and on the back of it he wrote, "Let freedom ring with the shotgun blast." And the letter was delivered by the police, who thought it was a terrorist incitement. No, officer, it's a lyric from a band that we both like.
Yeah.
It, it was an awkward 10 minutes apparently.
I thought he was going to tell me the letter was from Rob Flynn or something like
Oh
that.
no, if only. But no, it was an awkward 10 minutes. That it's like, no, he's not a terrorist. He just likes heavy metal.
He's not a terrorist. He just
He's a
likes
very
heavy
naughty
metal.
boy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But that's like apparently Max Cavalera and Chuck Schuldiner were pals. Just through, oh,
fucking hell,
you
man.
like this? Oh, check this out. Oh, here's my band's demo. Here's my band's demo. Fucking
Yeah,
Sepultura and Death trading, you know. But
never again.
yeah.
Fucked.
Anyway, folks, this is
Anyway,
Damageplan,
Damageplan,
Newfound
check it
Power.
out.
It's a mixed bag, but it's worth a listen. And when
It
it's good,
is.
it's fucking
Oh
good.
yeah, it is.
And it's a it's a sad. It's not sad, but there's an aura of what could have been, and
Yeah,
there's a potential for a future that unfortunately remains unwritten.
yeah. I mean,
But
it's not the last new Dimebag music we got because we had Rebel Meets Rebel, but it's the last time that we got something that wasn't a side, a
a
bit of
side
fun.
project, yeah, bit of fun.
This was what was supposed to be the next 20 years of their lives.
Yeah,
They should have still been going now.
yeah. I mean, we'll never know. I mean, I think the Pantera. I think the money would have spoke after a while, and I don't know. I mean, who knows if they would have, if the war of thingies would have continued? Who knows? I mean, the fucking Gallagher brothers got the back together in the end, and they fucking hated each
Yes.
other. So
Yeah.
it's something somewhere would have happened where it would have been like, what the fuck are we arguing over? It would have been it may have even been a mutual friend's funeral, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe the shooting would have happened, and you know, Dimebag wouldn't have been killed, but I'm not saying, oh, let's save just Dimebag. I would have saved everyone, but something like that may have happened. It didn't quite turn out as bad as it did, but enough to shake everyone out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that 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 would have been nice.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
It
fuck, man.
may.
I know I've been talking shit about you, but I didn't want that to happen.
Yeah,
Fuck,
exactly.
this is bollocks, isn't it?
It may even have
Something.
been the back to the beginning gig. It might have only just happened.
Yeah, yeah. We'll never know.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, go and check the album out. I mean, you'll be able to buy it, and there's some pretty good live footage floating around on YouTube, all taken on
oh yeah,
camcorder.
look. Now, for what I'm saying about the album, the band definitely found their feet live, and they went down a storm at festivals.
Yeah,
They
I've
did
watched.
do a mixture of old stuff, but so what?
Yeah,
Um,
I've
it
watched
didn't.
a couple of gigs that are out
Damage
on
Plan playing
YouTube, and
Walk didn't hurt anyone,
no, exactly.
So, and that would have just phased out over time anyway. It
Yeah,
probably would have been like saved for the encore or whatever. Or who knows? Maybe they would have. They would have done like a Damage Plan plays Pantera. They might have done like an anniversary gig where they play
might
the
have done like
album before.
Blaze,
Yeah,
do the album, do the sets and all that sort of thing or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's check them out, guys, because there is some diamonds,
yeah, yeah,
absolute
indeed.
diamonds in there.
Yeah, it's a worthwhile listen. And like I
Yeah,
say, even Damage Plan at their worst, it's it's
it's,
Dimebag and Vinny messing around with something that doesn't quite work, but it is still quite interesting. And they're entitled to do that at that
yeah.
point in their career.
I mean, and you just said it. It's Diamond Vinny.
Yeah,
If you know, do you need any more reason other than that?
yeah. So yeah, look, it comes with a sobering listen, and I think that's
Yeah,
the thing that we can conclude with. Like just be grateful for what you have. Don't take things for granted. And yeah, I know we said about pride. I know people push you to your limit. People push you to your bucket line. But sometimes life's bigger than that as well. So that friend that you've fallen out of them, but you do kind of miss them. That family member maybe. You know, in the words of Steve Zozo, when it came up, with the whole Rob Dukes thing with the fallout of Exodus, Rob Dukes just said, "Life's too short for that shit." And
yeah, that's it.
you know, and not only that, it doesn't have to be a fallout. Your friends, your family, that cousin who you've just not spoke to for ages. No rhyme or reason for it. You're busy, they're busy. No one means anything by it when they don't talk to you for ages. Give them a call. Oh, but they don't ring me. No, fuck it. Just ring them.
Yeah,
Hey, been all right? That's all you got to do. You'll pick up where you left off as if the last year, 2 years hasn't even happened. What you got? What you got to lose? You know, just got one Sunday. Just get one of them. Go through your phone. Who haven't I spoken to in a while? You ain't even got to fucking ring anyone. Just go through WhatsApp. Just send a
yeah,
message. Hey,
that's
buddy, how
it.
you doing? And then next week, the people you didn't talk to them as well. Get off the fucking internet and talk to each other. That's what
Yeah,
I'm getting at. So,
love from
yeah.
Uncle Joe.
Anyway, take care, folks. I'll see you all next time. And, yeah, check in on your mum and your nan and your mate and your
Yeah,
cousin and check in on people. That's your homework till next episode. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Be good. And if you can't
players.
be good, be careful.